Well, hello friends! It's day 3 of my stay here in Ukraine, and in today's video I would like to give you guys an inside look at what life is like here in the city of Lviv in western Ukraine. Behind me is a grey Soviet monstrosity, the Hotel Lviv. It's a secret hotel that you won't find on booking.com. So before we start exploring the city, let's check in and drop off my luggage. My room isn't too bad actually. I have a lovely bed, little fridge. The view from the window isn't very favorable. Lviv looks a little bit shabby from this perspective. I wanted to have a nap at my new place but failed. Actually guys, this hotel is pretty nice. It looks Soviet-ish, but it has a lot of interesting details, like this, I don't know what it's called, sort of mosaics. Wow, and this floor also has, look at this. Wow, I like this hotel. Nice. I expect it actually was one of the major during the Soviet era. To start off our exploration of Lviv, we are in the most popular area, which is the Old Town. The Old Town of Lviv is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and this is where you'll find all the beautiful cobblestone streets, historic buildings, and the famous Opera House, where I attended a wonderful ballet performance tonight. Lviv is one of the major cities in Ukraine with a population of around 800,000 people. Interestingly, while the city is around 768 years old, it has been part of Ukraine for only about 80 years. Before becoming part of the Ukrainian Soviet Republic in 1938, it was part of Poland, and before that the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Most people here are Catholics and speak Ukrainian. The city is a melting pot of various ethnic groups including Ukrainians, Poles, Jews, Armenians and Russians. So this is the main square of the city of Lviv, and it reminds me Poland so much. There is no malice in saying this, but Poland is definitely better maintained. But still, it looks very cute and charming, and I'll try to find some place with traditional Ukrainian food because after the performance I'm quite hungry. So let's find something.
She could hide from night, she drew the hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
It's difficult to find something more traditional than what I am eating now. It is borscht, a traditional Ukrainian soup. Basically, it's a vegetable soup. The main ingredient is beetroots. It also has carrots, cabbage, potatoes in it, and it's usually served with a bread, and you have to spread raw, it's a raw pig's fat. You spread it over any kind of bread. It also usually served with sour cream. So this is a very traditional food here. Good morning, friends. Day 2 in the Hotel Lviv. I'm heading to have my breakfast. The hotel room price includes a buffet-style breakfast. For $25, you get everything. Доброго ранку. 658. Дякую.
Dear guests and employees of the hotel, an air alert has been announced in Lviv. Please go to shelter.
It looks like people eating. So after my breakfast I decided to take a walk because this is my last day here in Lviv. At 5 p.m. I'm having a train to Kharkiv. The air raid alert was cancelled, everything is fine. And actually this is what I wanted to mention, that the war in Ukraine doesn't spread evenly throughout the country. The most danger is concentrated in the east and south. And here in the west the situation is relatively fine. This is the reason everything is open. You can see how many people on the streets, and yesterday I attended a concert. There are no restrictions for that. The war obviously impacts every part of the country, but the way it impacts is very different.
Lychakiv Cemetery in Lviv is the final resting place for many intellectuals, middle and upper middle class individuals, as well as prominent figures from various fields such as writers, poets, scientists and political leaders. It's considered one of the most significant cemeteries in Ukraine due to the notable people buried here and its historical and cultural importance. A very clean and well kept, it often resembles a sculpture park and lacks the feeling of sorrow. If you find it interesting to visit old cemeteries, you will definitely like this one.
I can see a lot of Polish names. For instance, this grave says in Polish Grobowiec rodzinny Kaspara Widackiego, the family grave of Mr. Widackiego, and all the family members here. And also there are a lot of Russians here. So this sounds to me like a very Russian last name, Kurilova Maria Alexandrovna. And both in Ukraine and Russia we also have patronymic names. So there are a lot of Poles, Russians and Ukrainians here. Stefan Banach. He is a famous mathematician and he was a professor of university in Krakow. Krakow and Lviv used to be the same region called Galicia. So he worked in Krakow, but he was buried here in Lviv, now Ukraine. And also the city of Lviv translates into English as the city of lions. There are a lot of lions. It's a symbol of the city. Well, friends, I am already at the main railway station of the city of Lviv. My train to Kharkiv has already arrived, so I'm about to jump on it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this video gave you some insights about what this part of Ukraine looks like. Thanks for watching and bye for now.